Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are brand new here. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you swatches of more of the crushed pearls from Revolution. I've already shared with you 6 shades and a try on of one of those shades, so I'll have that link down below. Although I think I'll probably swatch for you all 14 out of the 15 that I have now, just because I think that that's more helpful. But of course you can visit that video, which like I say, I'll have that link down below. I also, at the same time, I picked up this, and it's from I Heart Revolution. It's their fixing spray, or their new fixing spray in Guava and Rose. So I'm really intrigued by this. I love to wear fixing sprays and spritzers in the summer. It is incredibly warm here in Norfolk at the moment, and yeah, so I could do with these just to spritz over me when I'm feeling a little bit warm. So I'm really intrigued to see how this smells, because I love anything rose or floral infused. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by this, and this was £6. You can actually pick up 4. I think I may just spritz it at the end just to give you my first thoughts, but I'll probably do a whole video dedicated to that, so you can see you know, what I actually think about it as well. Also, before I get into the products, I am wearing the Soph and Revolution collaboration, the new lipstick in the shade Syrup. When I first shared this with you, I was not impressed because I had to reapply it a number of times throughout the day. It just seemed to come off my lips. So I revisited Soph's video where she introduces her new products, and yeah, in fact she does say in the video that this I think it could be this one or all of them were quite glossy, and what she tends to do is actually just take a little bit of tissue and take, you know, just presses her lips together on the tissue. That I did, and it did seem to work. In fact, I've now worn this lipstick a few times since, and I'm wearing it today. That's why I'm mentioning it, and it works. It lasted all day without me having to reapply it. I'm wearing it now, like I say, and I've worn it, well, I've been wearing it for the last, I would say, hour and a half, and it seems a lot better. I don't know if it was just the first application, I'm not quite sure, but it feels much more opaque now, and it also feels more long wearing, and I've not even, you know, used the tissue to take off the glossiness off the top, but it does seem a lot better, and this is Syrup. So if you were thinking about picking this up, and you perhaps had second thoughts because, you know, I mentioned that it wasn't long wearing, I have retried it, and it does seem to be a lot longer wearing if you use the tissue. So I just wanted to mention that first off. So of course, what I'm going to do today, I'll do the swatches first, and then I will do an eyeshadow look. That's if I don't melt, because it is incredibly warm here. Also, I film in my in a little room. Usually I have the door closed. I've had to open the door to ensure that I definitely don't melt, because I can't leave the window open because of noise. So if you do hear any noise, apologies. It is just my neighbours. But everything's quiet at the moment, so fingers crossed. Okay, so the product, as you would have seen if you've already seen my first video, looks like this. This is how you receive it. It doesn't come in a box or anything like that. I really love the packaging. I think it's very elegant. I've had these, and I purchased 6 to start with. I've had them on my tabletop. They really look absolutely beautiful, and I love the fact that the packaging catches the light with the product inside. Love that. You also get a black, it's a screw-on lid like that, and you have a sifter in the top with 5 holes in there. On the front, if you look at it like this, make sure I get the right way up, you have the Revolution name, and then on the back is a sticker with the shade name on there as well. Okay, so like I say, when you open it up, and I'm just going to give you my first thoughts. I did mention it in my first video, but again, if you've not watched that, I just want to give you my initial thoughts on this product and what I found. Because the packaging is taller and they don't have that many holes in the sifter at the top, I didn't lose any product. It wasn't messy. I put the product in the lid. As you can see there's a little bit left over. I put the product in the lid. It worked very well because there's not too many holes. You know, you have a lot more control about how much product comes out, rather than these more rounded, flatter packaging that you can get with loose products. I tend to find that with eyeshadow, this is probably the best packaging because you don't need that much to cover a lid, which is what I found out in my first video. Obviously, if you're using face powders, you know, blush, I don't know, contour, bronzer, especially, you know, mattifying or translucent face powder, those kind of packaging, you know, the flatter and rounder packaging is fine. But for eyeshadow, this works so well. Like I said, I didn't lose any product. There wasn't a mess. It wasn't all over the place, which is what I see a lot on videos with the sifter and the flatter products. They tend to go everywhere. I didn't find that. So I really love the packaging. These are £4. You can pick them up from either revolutionbeauty.com or superdrug.com, and superdrug.com has got the 3 for 2 offer at the moment, and this has, well, it's enabled me to pick up near enough the whole of the collection. One more shade to go and it's going to be winging its way to me very, very soon. So that's the packaging, that's the price point, and I do think also £4 is a very good price point for what you're getting, especially with 3 for 2 at the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll swatch all of the shades for you first, then I'll go in with, you know, the shades. So I'll swatch the 6 that I've already shared with you. So the first one is called Goody Two Shoes. Now this is one of my favourites. So all you need to do is just tap a little bit of product in the lid. Very minimal. You do not need a lot of this, and this is why this amount of product is going to last you a long, long time. These are very pigmented, and so I'm just going to pop my finger in the lid, just like that, and then just swatch the product. So that is Goody Two Shoes. It's a two-tone colour. The base is pink, and then you've got a peach. Obviously it's a duochrome, not two-tone, but it's pink with a gold, peachy gold reflect. I wore this on my lid a couple of days ago. I had so many comments about it. It is absolutely beautiful. I think if you love these kind of light peachy pink tones, then this is a must-have. Then Sass Queen, and this is my absolute favourite from the 6 that I've already got. It is so pigmented and it looks so stunning on the lid. It is just amazing. I just love this colour. Just beautiful. Very, very pigmented, as you're going to see in a moment. And it's one of those shades. It's one of those shades that I really like these at the moment. I like the golds, but I also like the fact that they're a little bit of a dirty gold, that more green gold, and I'm hopeful that there's more in the collection now. So yeah, really, really love that shade, Sass Queen, and I think if you love those type of colours, you need to get that one. So I'm just going to pop the lid back on that. The next one that I picked up was called Beck and Call, and this one is very much like the first one in that it's a duochrome. In fact, let me just show you it before I start swatching. So you can see that it's very reflective, and again, like I said, this is a duochrome, and the first one was a little bit more peachy pink. This one is a little bit more pink. So you can see that that is pink with a peachy gold reflect. This is much more of a deeper pink. Nonetheless beautiful, absolutely stunning. Okay, the next one is called Girl Next Door, and it's a lighter shade. So this is Girl Next Door. So this one here is Girl Next Door. You can see the difference with Sass Queen, how pigmented that is, and you hardly need any product to make that colour work. Beautiful. So that one was Girl Next Door. We then have Kinky. Now, in my first video, I was disappointed with this shade because the details on the website on both Superdrug and Revolution say that it is a, I think, I mean, forgive me if I get this wrong, but this is from memory. I think they describe it as a muted pink shade. So it looks like that. And then when you swatch it, it's like that. So it's not got any pink to it at all. So I was very disappointed. It is like a mid-toned brown metallic shade. So there's no pink to that at all. So like I say, I was disappointed with that. That is from the 6 that I've already shared with you, that is my disappointing shade because I was expecting it to be pink, but that's not the product's fault. It is the description on their website. Worldie is next, and this is that vibrant gold yellow shade. Now this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, so apologies, but obviously I really want to get through these and share with you the colours if you are interested in getting any of these. So this is Worldie, and like I say, it is and you can see Sass Queen there, and when you look at them, they actually look quite similar. Let me just get them. They look to me quite yellow gold, but I mean, Sass Queen, like I say, is just beautiful. But you can see this is just amazing. I do love this one, but I just can't, I just love that. Love it so, so much. So that is Worldie, that one. Just going to put the lid back on that. Okay, now for the new shades. So the first one, let me just have a look, is, let me just put my eyeshadow palette, which I'm going to use in a moment, out of the way. So the first one I picked up was Saint, which is a very, very light icy colour. So that's Saint. I'm just going to tip a little bit of that out. So that is Saint there. So if you love your icy shades, you're going to love that. So that's Saint. Then we move on to, this one is Tactic, another light shade. Saint looks a lot more lighter. This looks a little bit more silver in tone. Yeah, definitely more silver in tone. So that is Tactic. Let me just pop a little bit more of that on. Didn't quite get enough. That's better. I want to make sure that you can see these lighter shades. So that's Tactic. You can definitely see the difference with these. That is more silver and that one is more icy white. Then we have this colour called Sinner, which again is in that kind of family, but it's a lot deeper. So that's Sinner. Now I don't generally actually go for these kind of shades, but I've seen some fantastic tutorials with these. So I thought I'm going to have to pick that up and try that out for myself. That is beautiful. Wow, look at that, beautiful. So that's Sinner. Now I'm going to put them now on here because I just don't have any more room. So the first one is called Vindicate, which is much more of a pinky burgundy shade. Oh, that's beautiful. So that's Vindicate. That is just beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful shade. Love it. Okay, then we have this shade called Savage, which again is in the same colour family, but it looks much more of a purple grape tone, really, compared to the Vindicate shade. Let me just get a little bit more of that one. So there's that one, Savage. Did swatch a little bit patchy, not quite as smooth as perhaps Vindicate there, but nonetheless a beautiful shade. I actually apply them with the Obsession Pigment Boost Fixing Spray. I wet the brush with these. There is a glitter glue which they recommend you can apply it with that, but so far this has been working really well. So if you have a fixing spray or you have that one from Obsession, you might want to try that one first, see how that one works for you. Alternative, like I say, they do have that that glitter glue. Okay, the next one is called Overdraft, which is a gold. I mean, I'm just loving these colours at the moment, especially at the moment in this beautiful sunshine. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. It looks like a glitter, but then you swatch it and it goes into a shimmery eyeshadow. Gorgeous. I might have to put that one on. Absolutely love that. So that one was Overdraft. Then we move on to the next shade is it DTF? Wow, this one looks beautiful as well. Gorgeous. Oh, this is beautiful. If you love those fiery coppery shades, you're going to love that. Absolutely love that. And it, again, it's like a duochrome. It's got a little bit of, has it got a little bit of purple to it? Oh my goodness, I love that. Beautiful. And then the very last one I've saved, I've got it all over my hands. I've run out of my Primark wipes and I've forgotten to bring some more up, but never mind, I'm doing okay. My hand is not too bad. Okay, the last one that I picked up is called Money Tree, and it is a duochrome, and when I saw this I immediately thought of MAC's blue brown colour, so I thought I've got to get this and try this. Let me just do it with my right hand, might have a bit more luck. There we go. I'm just going to put a little bit more in there because the lid is deep. Can't see, that's better. There we go. Okay, so this is, yeah, Money Tree. This is Money Tree, so you can definitely see that reflect there. So it goes on like a warm, rich chestnut brown, and you've got that green reflect there. I did actually have the back blue brown, but I haven't got it anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but it just reminds me of it so much. I think the blue brown from MAC may be a little bit more turquoisey, whereas this is a little bit more green, but nonetheless it is a stunning colour. In fact, I can see turquoise in there. It's got three colours. It's obviously the base is that rich brown, but it's got like a turquoise and green reflect to it. Stunning. I think this one, Overdraft, is definitely different to the rest. It's like a glittery, but although it's glitter and it's got like a glitter reflect, you think that it's going to be a little bit more chunkier than what it is, but it isn't. Once you actually apply it, it works really well. Absolutely stunning. I'm so pleased that I've picked up all of these shades. I am wearing them a lot. I love them. And like I say, I am getting compliments on these as well. So yeah, love it. So now, of course, I'm going to create an eye look. The palette that I'm going to be using today is the Revolution Pro Regeneration palette Restoration. This is actually a new palette. Again, I've had to repurchase this because my daughters liked the original so much, but that's absolutely fine. I have got a little bit of eyeshadow on, not much, because I had to race down to Superdrug to pick these up, and I really wanted to share these with you. There's not actually much mentioned about these crushed pigments, these the crushed pearls, so I really wanted to share these with you. So I've got a little bit of eyeshadow on there, but it's going to be covered up in a moment or two. So I think I'm going to go in with Queen, I think. So this one here, love the name Queen. I've mentioned it before that when I went into Primark, I actually met a young lady who was serving behind the till, and her name was Queenie. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to put on quite a neutral base, but then I'm going to put Overdraft on my lid just to lighten it up a little bit. Love that colour. Again, it's that kind of grungy, kind of dirty neutral shade that I'm absolutely loving at the moment. Just love it. So I've just ran that colour underneath the eye as well. And what am I going to go in with that's going to complement gold? I really want to go in with 1992. This is one of the Regeneration palettes that is really underrated. It is beautiful. And like I say, Superdrug is having 3 for 2 at the moment. So if you are interested in any of these eyeshadows, you can get them now for, you know, buy 2, get 1 free, which is an absolute great deal. So I'm just going in with 1992. I just love that shade so much. It's just like a red brown, but it's just different. I've also got a little bit of mascara on, so I may have to reapply a little bit of that as well. Of course, the eye brush that I'm using is my favourite from Primark. I hope that I've not heard from anyone else actually picking that up, so I do hope that that is still making its way into stores at the moment. I love this. I think sometimes we don't always need, you know, a bright base. Oh, that is just so beautiful, so rich. A bit more on this side, I think. Just going to get a little bit of that shade 1992. Should remember that. That's one of the years one of my children was born. That is just gorgeous. I love that. I think what I'm also going to do is just go over with one of the shades. I think I'm going to go all over with Queen, just to give me a little bit of a base. Because really what I want is, I do want the eyeshadow all over, but if I don't want it to going right in to the inner corner yet. So that is the base done. Now what I want to do is get one of my flat eye brushes. This is, I always mention this, they're from Wilko, 95p, but obviously you can use any flat brush that you would like, and I'm going to definitely use this shade Overdraft. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more. So this was Overdraft, it was that beautiful gold shade. I think again this is a must from the collection. So I've just popped some in the lid there, so I'm just going to pop it on, and then I'm going to wet the brush, and of course I'm going to use my Pigment Boost fixing spray. And I'm just going to test it. Wow, that on my hand looks like liquid gold. So I'm now going to apply it on my eye. Probably need some more now I've put it on my hand. Oh, wow. Again, it's very much, I'm going to try just with a finger. It's like glitter, but it's not. It's tiny. It's like it's being crushed. Love it. Now, because this has got little flakes of glitter, it is dropping slightly. So I'm just going to try again with the spray. It's like glitter, but it's finely milled glitter. So if you don't like chunky glitter, you are going to like this. The only thing is, like I say, it has gone on to my face. But it still looks beautiful. Wow, I hope you can see that okay. I'm definitely going to have to try, I know I've got the Barry M glitter glue, but I'm definitely going to have to try the Makeup Revolution. That's good, it just sweeps away, even though it's very hot and sticky here. So yeah, that swept it away really, really nicely. I love that, absolutely love it. Like I say, if you don't like, if you want something that's more finely milled and you like glitter, definitely try Overdraft. Love that. Is it Overdraft? Yeah, Overdraft. Love that so, so much. Now I'm going to try one of the other shades, an icier shade to go on the inner corner, and I think I'm going to go in with Saint, which is that really light one. Again, I'm going to wet my brush. Actually, I'm going to see if it works without, first of all, without wetting it. So I'm just going, oh my word. That is intense. And I didn't even need to wet the brush. That is stunning. Wow, I love that. I think if you are going to get Overdraft, sorry, the glitter, this one, you probably need a glitter glue. So I would suggest if you're thinking about getting this, then definitely pick up the Revolution glitter glue as well, because it is just falling down, because it is much more of a glitter, and I should have realised. It's my fault, because you know, I realised when I swatched it that it was a glitter, but nonetheless it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of liner on. And of course I am using the smoky eyeliner from Revolution, and I'm just going to top up the mascara with a little bit of my Primark PS mascara. Now I have been told by one of my regular viewers who contacted me last night or this morning, to say that this amplified mascara is apparently going to be no longer very, very soon. So if you do like this one and it is in your Primark store, then obviously do check with a staff member, and if they do let you know that you know, it's being discontinued, then you might want to stock up if your store still stocks this. I am now in the market to look for another mascara. I'm sure I saw on Instagram somewhere that Revolution is coming out with a mascara, but I'm not sure when that is, so not quite sure about that. But what I will say is I'm absolutely, just looking in the mirror, I'm absolutely loving, my hair's sticking to me because I'm so hot, I am absolutely loving these crushed pearl pigments. I am absolutely also loving the fact that I've got a glitter eyeshadow, and I didn't even pick one up, you know, not intentionally. I didn't intentionally order a glitter pigment, but I've got one. So I'm loving that. I love the look. I love it. I would, of course, love your thoughts. I would love your thoughts on the packaging. I would love your thoughts on the products. Have you picked these up? Are you going to be picking these up? What are your thoughts on that? And I'll just leave you with a last little view of all of the swatches. So that's the first 14. However, when and if I do pick up that last shade, of course I will let you know. It's in my basket ready to go. Oh, one last thing, I just wanted to spray this, didn't I? So of course this is the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in Guava and Rose. Oh yeah, let's see what this is like. Oh wow, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. So refreshing. I feel like I am refreshed now, and that is just what I needed. That is beautiful. It's not over the top. Oh, so refreshing. The scent is beautiful, actually. Let me just spray a bit on my hand. Oh, It's quite subtle, so it's not over the top, in your face rose. I'm not sure about Guava, but rose I definitely can identify. So it's not, in your face. It is subtle, but it is beautiful. I wanted to test this because obviously if this is good, then I'm going to purchase all of the other 3 as well. I just wish they were in store so I could smell them, because I am quite picky about sprays and scents and things like that. But that is stunning. If you love rose in particular, you might want to pick this one up. But like I say, it's not in your face, because obviously you are spraying it on your face and you don't want too much. Gorgeous. Of course, I will do a separate video of that over the next few days, but I love these crushed pearls so much. So like I say, I would love your thoughts on anything that I've shown and discussed. I know it's a longer video, so apologies about that. I knew it was going to be longer because I'm swatching so many, doing a try on and talking about the product. And of course, if you are brand new to my channel, you've just come across me, you've just stumbled across my channel, do please subscribe to watch further videos. Until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.